everyday people doing everyday shit. Before we jump into the topics, I want to do a quick shout out to some other creators that are out there. First off, the song that you all hear that plays for everyday people, everyday shit, comes from my man Anthony Ferrier. He's a creator, he's a music writer, and he's a tech guy. And you can find him on Panfurware.com. He reached out to me. He says, hey, if you don't have a sponsor, I can open up a shop and let you do affiliates. So maybe that can help sponsor the show. And I told him, man, thank you. I appreciate that. And he does have a shop at Panfurware.com. I'll put that in our show notes with different t-shirts and so forth. And I told him straight up, I said, hey, man, I'm not sure everybody in my audience is going to be interested in some of the designs that you have, but I will share it out. And I do appreciate the love. I just want to, mention other creators out here today that are doing good stuff, because creators have to support other creators.
Amen.
And I also want to shout out the Jamhole.com, hosted by my homie Matt Lee. Check him out. His show is so funny. I'm going to get back to him in a few minutes from one of the topics that I wanted to get to. But check him out, thejamhole.com. Also check out his Patreon.
Do you have
I support his Patreon. That photo is floating around on my social media channels somewhere.
Oh, okay.
And then lastly, I want to shout out Ozone Nightmare.
Ozone.
You see him in our chat from time to time, Mr. Joe Esposito. I am a subscriber to his channel and his Patreon as well. It's Ozone Nightmare is the name of it. I can't think of the URL. Yeah, it's a weird URL, so I won't say the URL, but I'll link to these folks in the show notes. But go show these guys some love. He's an interesting artist, and he does movie reviews of B movies of all things. it's hilarious.
B movies.
This dude goes all in on B movies.
Oh wow.
All in. No exaggeration.
Well, I definitely appreciate his feedback now,
This dude,
for real.
He is something else, man. Joe Esposito is something else. So check him out. Again, I'll link to all of these creators in the show notes here below.